though I've known Boo Boo since she was this tiny, she's always been quite scared of me. In fact, she's actually the shyest regular fox I've ever had. But recently, our girl has been making a lot of progress. Not just by actually coming up to the door when I've got it open, which is a huge step by the way, but also by relaxing. It might not seem like much, but it's actually a huge compliment when foxes sleep in my garden, because it means they feel safe enough to let their guard down. Tiger and Boo Boo love a snooze in my garden, but sometimes I do catch Boo Boo snoozing by herself, and one time it was really close by. Even though she only has these naps out of my eye line when I'm watching TV, so I can't spy on her too much, I think this is a really good sign. Her bravery training is definitely working. And speaking of which, can we get her to approach the open door tonight? I try to be incredibly still and incredibly quiet when she's doing this.
You okay? Come on. Come on, Puppet. I'm not gonna hurt you. I love you.
She never seems to believe me. She always thinks I'm going to jump out and eat her. I do find it super cute how she tries to go around me to get to the food though.
I see you. She made me close the door.
But our compromise is that I will still be watching her from right here.
What do you want? Chicken. Okay. Why is she being so shy?
Well, it probably doesn't help that she's got two scary girls watching her. I wonder if she'll ever be brave enough to actually eat in front of me instead of running away.
Come on, honey.
So this time, I opened the door again. I love how she stares so accusingly at me every time.
Come on, baby girl. That's it. She was so pretty. What a pretty girl. Love you.
And now that you're feeling all warm and fuzzy about our grown-up baby Boo Boo, here's her being completely evil to another fox. Do you remember Annie, who is a very rare evening visitor but becomes a regular morning visitor for a few weeks every year? Well, Annie has recently had some babies, as shown by her cute little boobies, and she pops by some mornings to check for food. That's why I often hide some food in the big fox house overnight, because then either she or Mangy Donald will have something to eat if they visit. Although, to be honest, I'm mostly just feeding the seagulls at this point. Normally Annie visits around dawn because the other foxes are gone by then, but she recently made a mistake of visiting while it was still dark, and Boo Boo hadn't gone to bed yet. And as we all know, Boo Boo is a territorial diva who hates other girls in her space. Poor Annie. I have to leave out slightly unappealing biscuits for her and Mangy Donald because anything too tasty would be taken by Tiger and Boo Boo themselves. It has to be food that will survive until the morning. So Boo Boo didn't even want those bickies, but she made sure to mark them with her own wee anyway. While Annie might seem very upset to us humans, this is quite a normal fox interaction. Annie showed herself to be submissive to the dominant Boo Boo, and Boo Boo decided Annie was welcome to her pea biscuits. After Boo Boo left, Annie stayed to finish up the rest of the biscuits, which is just what she needs with probably a lot of cubs back home. But I don't think Annie will be risking any more nighttime breakfast visits for a while.